Inn & Suites Motel closes its doors for now. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. The announcement comes after a 16-year-old girl was found dead in a guest room last month. Police are still investigating the death of Morgan Myers as a homicide. KMUA's Elena O'Connell reports why police were called in the motel so many times.
According to the 911 call center, last year there were 358 emergency calls made from the motel. From early February of this year to early April, Columbia police officers responded to this location 45 times. Low-income people live here at the Providence Inn & Suites Motel. Residents and nearby businesses are no stranger to frequent police visits.
I would say probably at least 2 or 3 times a week. Just during regular business hours, we see police, ambulances, fire trucks responding to different incidents over at that motel.
Records show officers were dispatched to the motel nearly every other day from February to April.
These were people that was just here for a day or two, but they never got a call from long-term residents as far as disturbance or whatnot. But we're paying the price of eviction because of people that don't even live here.
The most common calls were for civil matters, 911 checks, disturbances, larceny or theft, and traffic stops.
Lots of disturbances that are called in. By the time the police officers get there, everybody's gone from the disturbance. So in a lot of those cases, we don't know really what happened.
Several motel guests say they were appalled with the lack of quality in their stay. Lynette D. of Illinois wrote, "The door top lock was taken off. You were afraid to leave. You have to leave the bathroom fan on to drown out the noise. Just horrible. I would not send my worst enemy here. Next time, if this is my only option, I'll stay in my car." While residents and guests agreed to talk to us, staff wouldn't. Every time I tried to call, the motel staff told me no manager was available to talk. When I asked for a specific time I could reach a manager, one employee told me 8 a.m. When I called the next morning, though, the phone rang and rang, but no one ever answered. An anonymous guest wrote, "This may be in the top 10 worst hotels in the world. Web pics very different than real hotel. Where do we begin? Live-in guests low income, room was nasty, microwave was dirty inside, and shower looked like it hadn't been cleaned in weeks. For some, though, this was their home."
This is so hard. So hard. That I don't know what to do.
Motel employees said off camera the motel might have a new owner soon, but we don't know what will happen to the property just yet. The Columbia Fire Department will inspect the building tomorrow morning. We will have a report on the findings and reveal more on why the motel was forced to close tomorrow at 6. Reporting live in Columbia, Elena O'Connell, KMUA News.